Life is often described as a path, one filled with both beauty and hardship. Along this path, we encounter moments of triumph, but we also face our own frailties, mistakes, and darkness. It is through these challenges that the themes of redemption, grace, and transformation come into focus, offering us the opportunity to rise beyond our limitations and rediscover our truest selves. Redemption is the process of being saved from something, whether from our own errors, past actions, or even a sense of separation from the divine. It is a return to wholeness, an invitation to start anew despite the weight of what has been. In many spiritual traditions, redemption is not merely about being forgiven, but about restoring what was once lost. It is the healing of a fractured soul and a reclaiming of one's inherent worth. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore the sacred journey of becoming your best self, one step at a time. And don't forget to like and share this video to inspire others on their path to spiritual transformation. This process of redemption reminds us that no matter how far we stray, there is always a way back. It teaches that mistakes, no matter how grave, do not define us eternally. Through redemption, we come to understand that being broken does not mean being beyond repair. Instead, it is often the beginning of a journey towards self-discovery and reconnection with a higher purpose. If redemption is the path to wholeness, grace is the force that makes it possible. Grace is often described as unmerited love or favor, a gift that is given freely without the expectation of repayment. It is the sense that, despite our flaws, we are loved and accepted as we are. This love is not earned by deeds or worthiness. Rather, it flows from the divine unconditionally. Grace softens the heart and opens the soul to the possibility of change. It is the realization that even in our darkest moments, there is a light that holds us. Through grace, we find the strength to forgive ourselves and others, allowing healing to unfold. It is the quiet assurance that we are supported, even when we feel undeserving, and it offers us the space to transform without shame or guilt. Transformation is the culmination of redemption and grace. It is the process of becoming, of allowing the old, fragmented self to give way to something new, stronger, and more authentic. Transformation does not happen overnight. It is often slow, marked by periods of growth, reflection, and change. Like the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, true transformation requires a shedding of the past and a willingness to embrace the unknown. In spiritual terms, transformation is not merely about improving or evolving. It is about returning to our essence. It is about becoming the person we were always meant to be, unburdened by the weight of past errors and fully aware of the love and grace that surrounds us. Transformation allows us to see the world and ourselves through new eyes. Where once there was only fear, doubt, or pain, there is now hope, purpose, and a sense of inner peace. These three themes, redemption, grace, and transformation, are deeply intertwined. Redemption opens the door to change. Grace sustains us on the journey, and transformation is the result of this sacred process. Together, they offer a powerful narrative of spiritual renewal and personal growth. No matter where we find ourselves on life's journey, these themes remind us that we are never beyond hope. Redemption tells us we are capable of rising. Grace reminds us we are worthy of love. And transformation shows us we can emerge from the trials of life as stronger, more compassionate beings. In embracing this process, we begin to see life not as a series of isolated events, but as a continuous unfolding, an invitation to grow, to learn, and to become. We come to understand that the difficulties we face are not obstacles, but opportunities for deeper connection with ourselves, others, and the divine. In this way, redemption, grace, and transformation are not just abstract ideas. They are living forces that guide us back to wholeness, carrying us through every season of life. While redemption, grace, and transformation may appear as distinct stages, they are not singular events that occur once and are complete. Rather, they are ongoing processes woven into the fabric of life itself. Each of these spiritual elements resurfaces at different points in our journey, deepening with experience and time. Often, we experience cycles of falling and rising again. We stumble, fail, or lose our way, only to discover that redemption is always waiting for us to take the next step. Each fall teaches us humility, and each moment of redemption brings us closer to our true nature, reminding us that growth is never a straight line, but a winding path. Grace continues to meet us in each of these moments, like a soft undercurrent that keeps us afloat even when we feel like we're sinking. Grace isn't just a one-time gift, but a constant presence, a reminder that we don't need to strive endlessly for perfection. In times when we feel undeserving or overwhelmed by our limitations, grace whispers that we are already enough. It allows us to rest in the knowledge that love exists not because of our accomplishments, but simply because we are. As we move through life's challenges and joys, we are constantly shaped and reshaped, often in ways we don't expect. The person we are today is not the person we were yesterday, nor the person we will be tomorrow. Transformation invites us to let go of rigid definitions of who we are, allowing space for the unknown and the mysterious. Through every trial, we are given the chance to grow, not just externally, but inwardly. Each experience of loss, love, suffering, or joy chisels away at the layers we have built up around ourselves, revealing a deeper truth. Transformation teaches us that true strength comes not from resisting change, but from embracing it. It is the realization that by surrendering to life's flow, we become more attuned to the wisdom within us and the sacred energy that surrounds us. As we move through these stages of transformation, there is a quiet but profound shift. What once seemed impossible becomes possible. What once filled us with fear begins to fade, replaced by a deeper sense of peace and trust in the process. In this way, transformation is not just about changing our outer lives, but about fundamentally altering the way we see and interact with the world around us. As we transform, we don't only affect ourselves, we affect the world around us. Redemption, grace, and transformation radiate outward, influencing our relationships, communities, and even the world. When we experience redemption, we often find that we have greater compassion for others in their struggles. Grace inspires us to extend kindness and forgiveness, and transformation enables us to become a beacon of hope for those still seeking their own path forward. This ripple effect means that our spiritual journey is not just a personal endeavor, but a communal one. As we heal, we help heal others. As we grow, we inspire growth in those around us. In this way, the journey of redemption, grace, and transformation becomes a shared one, connecting us all in our common humanity and our collective search for meaning and purpose. It's essential to recognize that this journey does not require perfection. In fact, it is through our imperfections, vulnerabilities, and mistakes that we often experience the deepest growth. Redemption doesn't erase the past, but it recontextualizes it, showing us that our missteps can lead to greater wisdom. Grace, in its infinite gentleness, teaches us to be kind to ourselves and others, even in our flawed states. And transformation reminds us that we are always in process, unfinished masterpieces in the making. The notion of imperfection as a teacher allows us to release the pressure to have everything figured out. It invites us to see each moment, even the difficult ones, as sacred. In this way, the spiritual journey is less about reaching a particular destination and more about how we walk the path itself with openness, love, and a willingness to be transformed by the experience. Ultimately, the themes of redemption, grace, and transformation lead us to a deeper understanding of the sacredness present in everyday life. We begin to see that the divine is not something far off or distant, but something that permeates every aspect of our lives. The act of rising after a fall, the quiet acceptance of grace, the courage to face change. These are all deeply spiritual acts. When we recognize that redemption is always possible, that grace is ever present, and that transformation is ongoing, we start to approach life with a sense of wonder. Each day becomes an opportunity to reflect, grow, and connect with something greater than ourselves. We come to see that even in the mundane, there is the potential for the miraculous, and that every experience, no matter how small, contributes to our unfolding journey. The journey of redemption, grace, and transformation is one that never truly ends. It is a continuous process of falling and rising, of being broken and made whole, of learning and unlearning. It is a journey marked by growth, renewal, and an ever-deepening connection to the divine within and around us. In the end, what matters most is not the speed at which we move through these stages, but the depth of presence we bring to each moment. When we walk with an open heart, trusting in the forces of grace and transformation, we find that the journey itself becomes a sacred act, one that brings us closer to the truest version of ourselves and to the divine source that sustains all life. Life is a continuous journey of redemption, grace, and transformation. Each challenge you face can lead you closer to your true self. Remember, redemption opens the door, grace sustains you, and transformation is the beautiful result. Every moment holds the potential for renewal and growth. Turn on notifications to stay connected for more insights on spiritual growth and personal transformation.